Meghan Markle here.
Today is February 19, 2026. It is 3:24 p.m. So I'm in the mood of just recording whatever I had on my list. So let's go on X. I need to finish with some of those things I have on my list. Alright, so this is part 2. This former junkie deserves all the hell she's going through. Hadn't she married into royalty, she'd still be falling out of nightclubs completely sloshed and having babies with drug dealers. Okay, what the hell is this? Who is this person? Okay, soon poor people won't be able to have children anymore, but I guess that would be fantastic. We could design new humans and a lot. What the fuck? Met married, heir to the Norwegian monarchy, appears in the Epstein files, rejoicing that in the future the poor will no longer be able to have children and that humans can be created in laboratories and the same superior race style that Hitler used to talk about. What the fuck? If these files have served any purpose at all, is to portray the lineage of genuine criminals who hold power and rule over humanity. What the Okay, state subsidized media links met married illness to cocaine use. The news outlet, there's that site, ChatGPT, and a single research report when claiming that Crown Princess met married illness can be linked to cocaine use. What the She's a baggage for God. Just a baggage for God. Okay, so there's the quote again. I don't want to repeat it again. Is there any comment? This infamous, there's the B word, conceived, gave birth to, and raised a rapist through completely natural means. Better if her bloodline had ended right there. Is she the one that the son had... Baggage for God, okay? Just baggage for God. I guess this is the other language. She had a very dark past, like all Nazi in disguise. Her first husband and father of her son was a cocaine trafficker, a life that the son has now inherited, and he is currently on trial for it. Oh, so that's that one. Illegal possession of weapons, drug trafficking, and drug consumption. So baggage for God. She has enough to deal with. Baggage for God. All I know is that the universe knows how to counteract. Alright? It may take longer, but eventually nature will win. These people are freaking monsters. Alright, next tweet. The chorus of Alexandra Gucci Zarini, heiress of the Gucci family, one of the most famous luxury brand in the world, great-granddaughter, and Guriko Gucci, reveal a painful truth. She is yet another survivor of child sexual abuse. Quote, my name is... Okay, is that the video? Okay, I'm not even gonna read the quotation. Let's just listen to her. I shared it in one of my videos before. So let's listen to it of me. Okay, where's the quote end? Maybe I'll finish that. There's the quote again. In 2020, she filed a civil lawsuit. In 2025, a Los Angeles jury found Ruffalo liable and awarded $115 million in damages, $85 million in compensation damages, plus $30 million in punitive damages. Alexandra founded Alexandra Gucci Children's Foundation to fight pedophilia, exploitation, and child sexual abuse. She broke the silence. Share this, break the silence. Okay, 45 seconds.
My name is Alexandra Zarini.
I am filing a lawsuit against my stepfather, mother, grandmother, and others because I was sexually abused by my stepfather, Joseph Ruffalo, from the age of 6 years old. My mother, Patricia Gucci, and grandmother, Bruna Palombo, did not protect me. They did not shield me. They allowed it to happen. But I am coming forward publicly today because as hard as this is for me, I feel it is my duty to expose the misconceptions about child sexual abuse and to raise awareness that every single day, we, as a society, are failing to protect the most vulnerable and innocent among us, our children. My name is Alexandra Zarini.
It's playing over?
I am filing a lawsuit.
Yeah, it's playing over. Okay, there are far too many of us. I almost died at 18 months old when my father broke my groin. What the fuck? 18 months? Oh my God. Each time I look into this thing, the ages are going lower and lower. What the hell is wrong with these men? The youngest that I got so far, I think it was her who was what? She says 6 years old. Did she mention it? 6 years old was one of the lowest that I got. This one says 18 months old. What the fuck? I almost died at 18 months old when my father broke my groin artery. I wasn't taken to hospital then because both of my parents fully knew my father would go to prison. Police later refused to do a single thing without my mother's live confession in court. My God, what pain I feel in my heart right now. I don't know what to say. Yeah. This is so sad and common. A lot of mothers are their daughters' first bully. I think some of them enjoy watching their daughters shrink and try to be invisible. Was it when what they want most is to be seen and protected? Heartbreaking. It's very painful to hear that. And I agree with you. Nobody is safe. Oh my Lord. All right, let's go to the next one. This is crazy. This lady walking out with her child, and this guy out of nowhere just grabbed the child, was gonna run with it. It reminded me of a video that I saw. This could be Middle Eastern. I was gonna say Palestinian. I don't know. It could be Palestinian. Was at the airport, and this kid was just wandering around freely. They probably were waiting for their time to board. And this guy literally picked up the child and then slammed the baby, a toddler, on a freaking concrete floor. I cannot share it. I was like, what the hell? There are some really evil people out there. Sheesh. Breaking. There's the flag of Israel and who's that? Italy. Israel-Romania. Tourists arrested in Italy after trying to kidnap child from mother's arm. Let me just go through it with trying to grab the baby. Okay, so there's the mother and the child walking. My God. People had to run and try to get it. But anyway. What is that? 2 minutes. Let's listen to this one.
And then they see the Israelis, the most arrogant, entitled people they've ever seen in their lives.
Are you refusing to leave?
I'm refusing to leave.
Why?
Because I'm a Jew and I'm your boss.
If we are the chosen people, who are you to tell us what to do? Who are you? Who is the international community to tell Israel what to do?
And the most violent.
Hashem say, do not have mercy on the children. Kill all their children also. Why? There's no difference between them and their children. In 10 years from now, these children will attack you. You kill all men and all women. Me'olel ve'ad yonek. Even babies who breastfeed.
And they're sitting here and they're saying, I don't support any of this. I don't support a foreign nation. I have nothing to do with this foreign country. I don't like them killing a bunch of people.
You need to bust your ass every day, work a job that you likely hate, and have a portion of your earnings taken from you by our federal government and funneled to the Israeli government so they can commit atrocities in the Gaza Strip. Are you okay with that? Because I'm not okay with that.
I don't want anything to do with them. So then Israel and the Israeli lobby comes in and they say, oh, well, you're not allowed to think that. You're an anti-Semite. And these people say, what are you talking about? I don't have a hateful bone in my body. I'm freaking broke. It is now public knowledge. It is now a public admission that Israel controls Congress. AIPAC admits it. Trump admits it.
One bad word about Israel, you were virtually out of politics.
Everybody knows. I mean, Ted Cruz says, oh, I'm here for Israel.
I came into Congress 13 years ago with the stated intention of being the leading defender of Israel in the United States Senate.
I mean, All of this is public knowledge. All of this is publicly available for you to consume and understand the larger picture. But you report these facts, and then somehow you get attacked, you get demonized, you get name-called.
Honestly, the way you are treating me is so repulsive. I have text messages, Meghan, calling me an anti-Semite.
You get put on lists.
You're alluding to Candace Owens and Tucker Carlson.
Yeah, I don't like any of these anti-Semites, and there's no reason to think we're ever going to convince them, but we can put them in jail, we can make their lives miserable, we can cut off their funding.
This is my country, my birthright is free speech, and if you're telling me what I'm allowed to say in my country, you're my enemy.
I will never bend the knee to evil.
There it is. This is why my channel is not getting that much money. Oh my God. Well, let's just...
And then they see the Israelis, the most arrogant...
At least we are seeing. For Texas, I don't understand. Ted Cruz have showed its face over and over again, but they keep on voting him in. And he was born where? Canada. So he told you exactly why he was in Congress, but people still don't want to... Okay, this I cannot show. All right, the Epstein files images. The investigation into Jeffrey Epstein pedophile continues. It is expected that in the coming days, they will authorize the release of the files. I'm not even going to show it because I can't share it. There's a lot of crazy things going on. Okay, I can't share them. Next one. Okay, Michael Jackson. I have some other videos about Michael Jackson that needs to be completely separate. Was this? Okay, let's pause. It's 1 minute and 2 seconds. Michael Jackson, who read books to children, who lived his childhood with them, was a hero, and he protected them from pedophiles. The whole world has learned the truth. I will be making a video where the majority, all the tweets will be focusing on Michael Jackson. Okay.
Okay. Now Sammy sometimes get a lift to his school in the car with us. And even though he still can't say my name, when I wave goodbye in a sad sort of way, he waves back to me. And sometimes when we go to the park, I don't play with my friends. I just lie in the green grass with Sammy instead, and we watch the sunshine shimmering on the leaves of the trees. Then we both smile because it's beautiful in a shimmering sort of way. And sometimes when Sammy and I are in the sandbox, I don't build castles or dig long, long tunnels. I just sit next to Sammy and let the silky sand trickle through my fingers instead. It feels so soft and smooth that it makes us laugh. And when we feel happy in a special sort of way, sometimes I think I'm lucky to have a special brother because that makes me special too.
What is it? I think Paris. Which one? No, the girl is Paris. The older boy is. I think he's engaged or something. The whole world is from your reference point, right? Him being a child entertainer makes me wonder what happened to him, because I'm sure this has been going on for a very long time, even when Jackson was a child. Since he was protecting children, I've always wondered why he shook a small child out of the window. If you know, could please. I think he was just excited at that time. I remember the time. I think he was so excited to show. What is it? What's his blanket? That's his name. The third one. He probably wasn't born yet. I think he was just excited. All right, let's listen. 52 seconds. Charlamagne, the guy on Epstein files, quote, Trump went platinum in those files. He's mentioned 1 million times, even in the redacted version, 1 million times. That's crazy. When pop cultures start calling it out, you know the narrative is cracking. I think I shared this in one of my videos already, so I'll just let it play for the sake of this one.
Also, she's saying this thing like, I'll clear Trump's name if you give me clemency.
What the fuck? Yo, why are we living in?
Why you need clemency if it's clear? Mm-hmm. Why do you need something special if it's clear? The truth shall set you free. Why do you need a bonus for the truth?
You're right.
Like, think about that,
That
right?
pretty much guarantees there's some shit there on Trump.
So here's the
bro. He was mentioned 1 million.
No, I know.
Yo, Trump
but I
went
mean,
platinum in the Epstein files, yo.
Yeah, but she
He's mentioned
confirmed
1 million times.
So here's
and by the way, in the redacted Epstein files, he's mentioned 1 million.
I know
times.
that. Listen,
That's crazy.
The shit that we saw, we were saying this on Flagrant, but the shit that we saw, those are the sacrificial lambs. How powerful are the people in the files that they gave us Bill Gates on the first drop?
You're right.
How powerful are the redacted people that they fed us Bill Gates like chum in the water? Also, she's saying this thing like, I'll clear Trump's name if you give me clemency.
People who they already knows on the thing, they just let the name go. The slap is covered up and history. I remember I used that sometime where talking about Harry and which way you want to go, back to the palace or the dungeon. All right, so there's more thing here. Okay, what the F Trump's campaign team sent E.G. Carroll a love letter and an email saying, I haven't heard from you and I love you. This probably will cost him another $5 million on top of the $89 million from the last lawsuit she won against him for sexually abusing her and defamation. All right, let's listen to this.
You're not going to believe what the Trump campaign just did on Valentine's Day. They reportedly sent this letter out. I sent you a love letter, but I haven't heard back. It's Valentine's Day, Eugene. I love you, and I was pretty sure you loved me back. Is everything okay? And then it asked for money. But it gets so much worse. Eugene Carroll got the email.
Oh my Lord. They have nothing better to do. Yes, I know it was for donation, but sending it to her is harassment. Abuser will do that, which he will never pay. All right, let's get to the next one. Oh my God. So this is Luke Russert. Reporter died after asking forbidden question about Skull and Bones. Tim Russert, the moderator at NBC, was collapsed and died. Let's see here. Wasn't his son took over, had a spot on MSNBC? At that time, I remember I had cable. I used to watch some of his, I think, 6 p.m. news on MSNBC.
The secret society.
It's so secret we can't talk about it.
What does that mean for America? The conspiracy theorists are going to go wild.
I'm sure they are. I don't know. I haven't seen the web.
Number 322.
You both were members of Skull and Bones, a secret society at Yale. What does that tell us? Not much, because it's a secret. Is there a secret handshake? Is there a secret code? I wish there were something secret I could manifest. 322, secret number? There are all kinds of secrets, Tim, but one thing is not a secret. I disagree with this president's direction that he's taking the country. We can do a better job, and I intend to do it.
Tim Russert, moderator of Meet the Press and NBC's Washington bureau chief, collapsed and died early this afternoon.
The secret society.
So that's that. The thing is that we all gonna die eventually. I don't know. All right, Satanic Yell Skull and Bones, President Bush and the Epstein files. Let's listen.
But God, I said to myself, how sad for our country when we're facing some tough opposition in this world to take such a cynical view of intelligence in the 1976 time. He got his laugh and I got my little hurt inside from it, but it made me determined that I'm going to approach this job with pride, and they can have all the jokes they want on television about the CIA. It's vital to the national security of the United States. But God, I said to myself...
let's go to the next tweet. Phew. Where is he now? They all die. I don't understand. These people think they're gonna live forever. Next one. More TikTok videos. Okay. When will Hollywood be held accountable? Yet another child star has spoken out. Actor Brendan Bug Hall, Alfalfa, says he was sexually abused on the set of Little Rascal. Hollywood set became the perfect set up to pedos to have access to their victims. 29 seconds.
A week, 2 weeks, I don't really know exactly how long. 2 men from that set began sexually me. The abuse went on from movie to movie, from project to project for quite a few years after that. That I was supposed to be protected.
What is it? I'm thinking of Corey Feldman. He's been saying that as well. Okay, here's my thing with this, and not because I don't support them speaking out. Why so late? Nickelodeon was ruined for me because of this crap, and now there's more. I don't want to ignore that this has happened to people, but the fact that it's coming out now is pissing me off because of how the industry is. If you spoke out, you were blacklisted. Everyone knew the cops wouldn't do anything. I live in LA, you just knew. The ones who did speak out, look what happened to them. Yeah, terrible. When will anyone be held accountable? The question we all have, it's more of a scream of desperation for justice. I'm sick of hearing of these stories and no one being held accountable. They just get to keep doing it because they held all position of power and position of decision making. So this is the last one that I have on the list. Marjorie Taylor Greene, Dr. Oz invited Epstein to some Valentine's Day party. He and his wife were having a 2016. Okay. This is Dr. Oz that's currently serving in the Trump administration over Medicare. That was after Epstein had been convicted of pedophilia. 1 minute and 39 seconds. I think after what Marjorie Taylor Greene have seen with the Epstein file, probably made her say, okay, we need to get back on track. Because at the beginning, I don't know what was she thinking. I still don't trust her, but whatever.
They gave no care to horrors and evil and the things that Jeffrey Epstein was doing. Even to the point, I read this morning that Dr. Oz invited Epstein to some Valentine's Day party he and his wife were having in 2016. This is Dr. Oz is currently serving in the Trump administration over Medicare. Exactly. But that was after Epstein had been convicted of pedophilia. So it's like, what? How do these people, and that's the hardest part. These are people that we may love, people that we have cheered for, people that I know I supported. And it's both sides of the aisle. Everybody has got to come to the horrible, nasty truth in our faces that they have all come together, and it was about making money. It was about influence.
Okay, you should take some of your advice as well, because at the beginning, I think that's what you were there for. It's now you're seeing the light. Everything else was playing right in front of all of us. And you were a position to make proper decision. What was it? Is it the Senate she was in or the House of Representatives? All right, where Crackhead had to call her out with bitch, blonde, butch body, something like that. Because she was acting out like a maniac. All right? You didn't know these people had control of things. I don't know what they were giving her to vote along the line of unethical things. But now, I guess after she saw what the Epstein file, all of a sudden, she got some common sense. And I can't fully trust her because the way that she was before. And I think at one point, then her said something as well when the racism were coming out. This is the thing. You need to have some sort of a principle. Core principle. When you see the wrong, you call it out and you stick to decency. So now when these people are talking somewhat reasonable, it's hard for me to believe them. Because when all these men were showing themselves, they were making fun of it, pretending it's nothing, but many of you jump on the bandwagon. What's her name? Is it something Michael? Let me pause for a second. All right, so I don't remember what she said, but I know she said something. So this is what I type on Google. You should see how long it took me to get her name correctly. I'll go back after I read this. Because I can't think of her name, but I know there was a Michael in it. Okay, this is what I asked Google. What racist comment did Jillian Michael said? All right. In August 2025, fitness trainer and television personality Jillian Michaels faced intense backlash for comments made during a CNN Newsnight panel regarding American slavery, which many critics characterize as downplaying the role of white people and the institution and promoting racist narrative. The controversial comment during a debate about a Trump administration review of the Smithsonian Institution, Michaels argued that the museum focused too heavily on portraying white people negatively regarding slavery. Her comment include defending white people's slavery, downplaying historical impact, claiming woke narrative. Okay, this is the thing I'm saying. But if this is what the history have said, and then when facts come into her play, she downplay it. This is what I'm saying. When you stand with integrity and truth, justice, and what, that's what I don't know. But anyway, I'm done with this. This is what she had said. You could pause and read. But for me to find her name, this is what I asked Google. I should not be showing it, but okay, this is when I find her name. Okay, famous female health influencer, Michael. I even spelled her name wrong, and then I went and asked and I find her name right here, Jillian Michaels. And then the question that I asked, what racist comment did Jillian Michaels say? I can't remember her name. But anyway, back to this. All right, if we had many of these women stood on point, this is not to say you have to agree or anything like that. If facts is facts, let the facts speak for itself instead of jumping on the bandwagon. All right, now all of a sudden, this is those white men who's abusing children use racism to blind everybody to get these women riled up for racism. Meanwhile, those white men are in the back doing the unthinkable to children. This is the blueprint that has been playing over and over and over again. So when I see them, her specifically, talking reasonable now, it's very hard for me to actually trust her because of her past behavior on the Senate floor. When she is, I think she's still in power, whatever, she's still holding office. When she is in a position of power, even though she's one of 50, 100 something, no, not 100. Is it 435 or something of representative in the House? Okay? It depends on your, but anyway, she's one of 400. No, she's in the Senate. I think she's in the Senate. So which means she's one of the 2 senators. No, if she's arguing with crackhead, let me see what her position she's in. If it's the Senate or the House of Representatives. All right, so I asked, is Marjorie Taylor Greene in the House or the Senate? Marjorie Taylor Greene was. So did she lose her position? Was a Republican member of the U.S. House of Representatives for Georgia's 14th District, serving from January 2021 until her she resigned. I missed that. Resignation on January 5th, 2026. So she was it House of Representatives is 435. So she left. She resigned. Okay? So she resigned this year in January of 2026. So she was in position of power. Her voice in the House of Representatives hold the ground. It hold votes. So when she was doing all her BS in the House, what the hell? But now she's making sense. She see the bigger picture. I guess it's better than never. But I'm still holding my, I'm not giving her my full discretion, because if she was there and this is the way she was behaving before and now she's seeing common sense, I will, I'm not going to hold her on a pedestal. She should have known better. But let's start all over, okay? Because I talk too much.
They gave no care to horrors and evil and the things that Jeffrey Epstein was doing. Even to the point, like I read this morning, that Dr. Oz invited Epstein to some Valentine's Day party he and his wife were having in 2016. This is Dr. Oz, that's currently serving in the Trump administration over Medicare. Exactly. But that was after Epstein had been convicted of pedophilia. So it's like, what? How do these people, and that's the hardest part. These are people that we may love, people that we have cheered for, people that I know I supported. And it's both sides of the aisle. Everybody has got to come to the horrible, nasty truth in our faces that they have all come together, and it was about making money, it was about influence, it was about power, and it is being part of the ruling world elites that have affected all of our lives. And if we as a country cannot swallow that down and hold our government accountable, Jillian, it's beyond. I think it's gone already, but it is past gone. If we cannot do that, seriously, if we can't say this, no, we've had it with every single one of you.
Yes,
get the out of here. Like, what are we?
I'm glad she see the light, but I'm not giving her full of my support because of her past. But it's better than never. What is that? We're up against pure evil. Tom Pretzer to Epstein. I'm in a remote valley of Afghanistan. It's my birthday. Wish boy with toy. Oh, I don't even want to listen to that. What is that now? 3 minutes.
Is it not clear enough yet? Is it not clear enough that the United States is the main protagonist in a worldwide child sex trafficking ring? Is it not clear enough that all of our politicians are involved? Is it not clear enough that they all cover for each other? That the Democrats and the Republicans both suck each other off behind closed doors while they got us fighting and cutting off our own friends, our own families over ideals they've pushed on us, yet they don't follow? Is it not clear enough that the Zionists really are a demonic secret cult practicing Kabbalistic rituals that sacrifice children to the literal devil? Is it not clear enough that this particular group of people hijacked our whole system for the last 100 years and have controlled everything since? Everything you've learned, everything you've been taught has all been a lie. Our history has been washed and retold by the devils always claiming to be victims. Is it not clear enough that there are no God-chosen people, but rather people that the devil has chosen to do his dirty work under the disguise of a righteous God? Is it not clear enough that the grand scheme of things is a spiritual war between good and evil?
Yep.
Have you not learned about Christ consciousness yet? Is it not clear enough that all religions, all of them are manipulation and mind control? That no religion truly offers real salvation? Is it not clear enough that all of our leaders care more about sticking their nasty little tongue in the hole of a satanic wall, and that all their values align with Israel first and not America first? Is it not clear enough that none of these people truly give a single fuck about any of us? That we're all just little dirty goys, slaves to the rich and the powerful? How much more convincing do you need? You're more outraged at an American citizen singing Spanish music at the Super Bowl than you are about your literal freedom being lost day by day. Your fake selective outrage is only showing us how easily manipulated you are, and you haven't realized none of this shit.
Yeah.
You are what we call an NPC. People that have no mind of their own and they just wait to be guided by the others.
Yeah.
And we have way too many NPCs running around, and y'all are the ones that are keeping us from being able to make a difference because you defend celebrities and politicians like you're kin to them. You've been blinded by the invisible borders they created and entitlement due to your skin color and place of birth. And because of people like you is the reason the system works so good at enslaving us. So take a good hard look in the mirror and recognize that your NPC ass might be the problem. So wake up, join the fight, and get your shit together. Tribe, I love you.
So there's all of this. That's that. I think I did the list because I wanted to get rid of it. This is okay. Let me add this to it because I saw it on my last recording and it was kind of weird. Was it funny? Let's move it so I could get rid of it. Okay, a man commented on a woman's IG post, quote, "You're not even," there's the odd thing here, sexual assault a woman, "you're safe." You could read along. She saw he was a pilot at American Airlines and wrote an email to the company along with comment. He got fired immediately and is facing prosecution. Very good. All right, let's read some of the comment. Why will the guy tell her that kind of a thing? I don't know. Sometimes their stupidity come out. There are times they show themselves to the right people who could do something about it. So he's out from people's place. Just imagine. Right? My issue with women is you don't use the same energy to tackle the other side of this crisis. What other side? I support that such comments shouldn't be made. Clock it. Why should he be fired? The management of the company should know that it was... What the hell? Do you see what's going on with the Epstein file? How is that a joke? And then who else is going to be reading it and then take it literally? This is the thing many people don't get when they are on social media. How is this a joke? You tell someone to take control of somebody else's body. That's pretty much what the thing is saying. You could read the rest, and that's that. All right, so I got rid of this. So please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. All right, so that is it. Thank you for watching.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life. You are all in this together, and if I may speak personally,